This is the world's first general-purpose computer, released in 1946. Today I'm going to tell you more about this machine and several others that came after it. This machine is called ENIAC. ENIAC was made by scientists and engineers at the University of Pennsylvania. It consisted of 40 8x3 panels. No wonder it filled up an entire room. Now, more machines like this were built, but that came with a problem. These machines ran on programs built specifically for them, so you couldn't transfer a program from one machine to another. The solution to this? Programming languages. The first of which being Fortran. Created in 1957, it was used to perform computations such as weather forecasting in 1957. Wow. Anyways, that's cool and all, but these machines still filled up an entire room. Want something that doesn't? Introducing the Atlas computer. The year is 1962, and this is the fastest and most complex computer at the moment. It introduces the operating system, and it's small enough to fit on your desk, and it comes out at a final price of $50 million. Yeah, this only sold 3 units, but this is around the time when computers were becoming smaller and easier to get. Fast forward a bit, and the new company Apple released the Apple computer, then the Apple Computer 2, then the Apple Computer 2 Plus. But then, Apple released a revolutionary computer. In 1994, Apple released the Macintosh, the middle computer in the thumbnail of this video. It aimed to completely change how people thought of computers. It was around the turning point when computers were going from expensive and big to cheap, small, and personal. It introduced features such as drag and drop the trash bin for more user-friendly and personal experience, and it was very popular. The next year, Microsoft released Windows, although it wasn't very popular until the 90s. In 1991, Apple released the Macintosh PowerBook. It had a completely new design. Instead of a box, it actually resembled the computers of today, and it would go on to dictate the design of many computers to come. But in the 1990s, Apple and Windows were competing for power, because now, instead of doing basic math operations on the computer, we're playing video games on the computer, so we needed more power. And the power increased so much in the 90s. There were new and more modern designs and new operating systems, but power was still the main focus at this point. In 1999, Apple released the iBook, which was thin, modern, and cheap at only $3,000 in today's money. It was powerful, but it was the first computer to have internet network connectivity. This was the time when computers were getting more modern and common as the internet grew in size. In 2006, Apple released the MacBook, which had a more modern design, and it was so much more powerful. In 2007, Apple released the iPhone, which changed computing once again. It was like a computer, but small enough to fit in your pocket. And it took attention away from the actual computers. But in 2008, the MacBook Air released, and it was so thin and lightweight, and even more powerful. We're approaching the modern day. The computer got better graphics, more power, and got more and more common until today, when computers have amazing graphics, insane power, and they're pretty much everywhere. This concludes the history of computers as of 2024. If you enjoyed the video, you can like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.